Okay, so for today, we're going to learn three secret, not so secret, three trick casts that will help you later on in your fly fishing. If you're a pretty good caster, these are a nice three casts to put in your quiver. So I'm going to try this and we're going to see what we do. So the rod I have is a inexpensive Redington rod. I've already got a knot. It's called a wing knot. Take this out. And the first cast that's really important is the normal cast, is like this, right? But they always say the left side of the stream has more fish. Well, that's because it's very hard to fish this side of the stream if the water is running this way. So it's always good to be able to cast from the other side. So practice casting over if you're right-handed, your left shoulder, or if you're left-handed, your right shoulder. These are super important to learn how to do this opposite side casting. Two things will happen. One is you'll have a lot less hassles with trying to cast, and two, your accuracy will improve. One of the nice things about this side, casting from this side, is that you can't go back that far. You can only go back to about 11 o'clock position. So your casting becomes much more accurate. You're also casting much more straight. So if you want an accurate cast, that's actually a good way to cast. Your hand is almost directly in front of you. So that's your number one trick cast, okay? Your number two trick cast is another really kind of cool one, and I call it a circle cast. So if I want the line to go onto this side, for instance, I want to do some roll casting, I want to reposition my line somewhere, you turn the tip of your rod in a circle. So you go clockwise on the top side to where you want to go. So for instance, if I want to get my line over to this side, I just do a loop like that. If I want it over on the other side, I just do a quick loop. Okay, so if my line's out here, or let's say it's over there, and I want it over here, I just bring the line straight up in front and do a circle, a very quick circle. Okay? So then you can get your line wherever you want it. I don't know what that's called. It's part of a spey cast, but I call it a circle cast. And that's a great tip. It's a great handy cast to use. Especially when you're roll casting and you want your line over here on this side. And sometimes, your line moves downstream. A simple cast like that will bring that line right there, and then you can go ahead and do your roll cast. The third cast doesn't have a whole lot of uses other than being really cool. And basically, you have your rod straight in front of you, your line's out, and you kind of bring your rod up and then come down very quickly on just a little bit of an angle, just off center. It's a simple cast. When your line is, the wind just picks up when I'm doing this. When you do it, you just cast down like that and you can cast. So it's a simple straight up and down motion. So it's basically up and down, and then you can catch your line. Do it again, up and down, whoop, a little bit, caught the wind. Up and down, and there you go. Okay, so those are three simple casts to